introduction of loan amortization. And I have taken an example that if you are borrowing loan from a bank for your personal purpose or business purpose, so every month what you will be doing, you will be paying a equal installment, right? We say it as a EMI, that is equal monthly installment you will be paying, right? And I have told you that when you will be paying EMI, it includes both principal and interest component. Now we will learn that how to find out the interest component or principal component in that particular EMI. So we will see one case and we will try to find out interest and principal component. So here first I will read this case and then understand that how we have to solve this particular question. So consider a $30,000 fully amortizing loan with a term of 5 years and a fixed interest of 6%. Payments are made on monthly basis. The following table shows the amortizing schedule for the first and last 6 months, right? So here basically what I will be doing, you don't have to read this last line. Here basically I will be calculating the EMI first because we have to calculate the EMI. After that, I will be preparing loan schedule, right? Now, how I can calculate the EMI, right? So the very first step for calculation EMI is going to be PMT formula, right? So step 1 is going to be apply PMT formula. With the help of PMT formula, we will be able to calculate the EMI amount, right? EMT formula, PM formula we have to apply and calculate EMI, right? After calculation of EMI, we will be preparing loan schedule, right? So first we will write down the given information here. So we will see what given information is there in this question. Given information, very first question is given 30,000 fully amortizing loan, right? So what you will be doing, you will be making the payment of 30,000 in 6 years. So here, if I talk about present value of loan, present value of loan is $30,000, right? Now, if I talk about maturity, so maturity period is 5 years. Maturity period is given here, 5 years. Now, if I talk about how you will be repaying the loan, so on monthly basis, you have to repay the loan, right? So here, how many installments you will be paying? Installments number, if I write down here, so installment number is going 12, right? Now, if I ask you to calculate NPER, so NPER is going to be 5 years into 12 months. So here I will multiply this 5 into 12 and NPER is 60 installment you have to pay. Now, if you see here, what you are doing, you have to pay 6% interest, right? I will write down here interest. So this interest is for year interest, right? So yearly you will be paying 6% interest. Now, if I ask you to calculate monthly interest, so what will be the monthly interest? Monthly interest is going to be 6% divided by 12, right? So data is already given. Now, if we want to find out EMI, so we have to apply PMT formula. Basically, PM means what payment we have to make every month, right? So here I will be calculating the EMI amount by applying PMT formula, right? So we have already learned that how to apply PMT formula. So equal to PMT, open up the bracket. Then we have to select rate. Then we have to select NPER, that is 60. Then if you see present value of loan is 3,000, future value we don't know, and we will select 0. We are assuming that we will be making it at the end of the month. So your EMI amount is going to be 579 rupees. Every month, what you have to do, approximately you have to pay 580 rupees, right? For 6 years, you will be paying 580 rupees to the bank. Right now, this is your EMI amount, right? Now you have to find out the interest amount. Now, if you see 60 times, what we have to do, we have to pay this amount. So if I multiply these values, so what total amount we will be paying to the bank? So you will say, sir, the total amount is going to be 60 into 579.8. So this amount you will be paying to the bank. Now, if you see your total liability is of 30,000, right? So here what you are doing, you are paying approximately 34,800 rupees. This additional 4,800 which you are paying, this is your interest rate. Now, how you will separate interest component from this given value? So now we have to prepare loan schedule. What I will do, I will prepare your loan schedule. This is how we prepare loan schedule. You have to focus here. So first of all, we will be writing down the period. Here I will write down the period. So period is number of period is going to be 60 here. So simply I will apply the formula. So 2, and I will copy these values. Here, I have written period till 60 months. Now, if you see what is the opening balance of loan, so obviously you have taken loan of 30,000 rupees. So opening balance of loan is 30,000. Now, if I calculate this interest amount, so interest amount we have already calculated. Per month we have to pay 0.5% interest, right? So on this opening balance, what you will be doing, you will be paying interest, or you will be calculating interest here. So it will be 30,000 into 0.5%. I'm taking it from here, and I will freeze this interest percentage here. So this is going to be, put $sign here. Right now here, what is the EMI amount? So EMI amount is 579.98. This is your EMI amount. So instead of selecting this amount, I will paste it here. Right? So every month, what you have to do, you have to pay this amount, right? Now, if I ask you to calculate principal amount, so what is principal amount in given case? So principal amount, just wait, I have to take positive figure. So your EMI amount is going to be 579.98. Principal amount is going, because this EMI includes interest amount also, right? So interest we have calculated, that is 150 rupees. So principal is going to be EMI minus interest amount. So this is your principal amount. Now I have to find out the closing balance of loan. So closing balance of loan is going to be opening balance minus principal repaid, right? This is going to be the closing balance. And this closing balance will become your opening balance for next year, right? Again, we have to calculate the interest amount. So simply I can copy paste this data here. So automatically formula will calculate the interest amount. Then EMI is going to be for every year. So I will paste the value here. EMI is going to be same. Now how I can calculate the full amount? That is EMI minus interest, right? And how I will be calculating the closing balance? Closing balance is going opening balance minus principal repayment amount, right? So this is how we will be calculating these values every month. Now simply I will copy this value, and we will see that whether getting correct answer or not. So if you see here, so I have pasted these values. At the end, the amount should be 0. So if you see at the end, amount is 0, right? So the last installment value is going to be same, that is 579.98. It includes interest of 2.88 and principal of 577, right? Now I will do the total of interest. If you see, if I do the total of interest, so you can see here, what is the total of interest? So total of interest is 4799. Here you can see total of interest is 4799.04. And here in calculation, what we are doing, we are paying additional 4799, right? So this is how we prepare loan schedule, right? So we will be taking more cases for your better understanding. So I'm wrapping up session right now. Thanks.